thanks for joining me for this haul video. I know a lot of times I start off a haul by saying this is going to be a quick little haul on blah blah blah, but that is not the case here at all. This is going to be a pretty big haul because I've got an e.l.f. order to talk about. So there are a lot of different products there. This is a nice chance. Hauls in general I think are a good chance to pass along like little reviews on things. Also, it is game day for the St. Louis Rams, so I'm wearing my little Rams jersey. I got this from TJ Maxx for like $7, and it's like a real like jersey style. It's cute. It's got like little rhinestones on it and everything, so I thought I'm gonna wear that today. I'm just gonna start off with the Maxx stuff because I've just got a few little things here. The first is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love the foundation a lot, and so I was really curious about whether or not I would like the concealer. So far I'm liking it a lot. I'm actually just wearing kind of a tinted moisturizer type product, this and some powder today for like my face makeup, and it's in the shade NW20. This is pretty much perfect for my under eye area. It's a little lighter than what I might wear all over my face, but it's just right for the under eye. It's got a little pump. It's a nice little glass container here, so really amazing coverage, I think. I also wanted to try out like a cream contouring product because a lot of times I contour with powders, so I thought, especially since, you know, I've got that great little e.l.f. brush, the mini or the small stippling brush that I talked about in my last video, I thought, you know, maybe it'd be nice to try out a cream contour. And so I was looking around the MAC website, and they have one called Pro Sculpting Cream in Pure Sculpture, and so it's just kind of like this cream that's probably quite a few shades darker than my natural skin tone, and you can kind of blend that in. It's in the same kind of packaging, same size as like a cream blush from Maxx, so I thought that might be fun to experiment with and just see if I can kind of get a method that works for that. And then something I really did not need that much, but I just wanted to try it out. I love the Cream Sheen formula for their lipsticks, so I thought I'd try this shade called Cream in Your Coffee. It's kind of like a deep rose type color. It's still a little neutral. It looks like this. It almost has a little bit of a berry look to it, but it's not heavy on the pink side, I guess is what I want to say. From the drugstore, I wanted to let you guys know, and I kept the packaging so you could see like what to look for, but Baby Lips from Maybelline. These are like their little tinted lip balms that are really smooth and moisturizing, very easy to put on as well. But they've come out with some limited edition shades, and they're packaged in like 2-packs. I found mine at Walgreens. And this one has a limited edition coral shade right here. It's called Coral Crush, and then Twinkle, which seems to, it's kind of just like a sheer, maybe a little bit shimmery shade. And then I think they had another package that had one of the regular line colors in with maybe like a strawberry looking shade. But this was the one I picked up because both were new colors, and they just have these out in Walgreens in like a special display. So if you like the baby lips like I do, you might want to check that out. I also picked up one of the Maybelline Eye Studio quads because I love these so much, and this one just really made me think of fall and something I would like to do a tutorial with. I posted a picture on Instagram of me wearing this quad, and it was just a really nice metallic kind of bronzy look. This quad is called Copper Chic, and this is part of the regular line, but the shades are so just, you know, I've raved about these kinds of shadows before, but they're very pigmented, very bold. If you like metallic looks, kind of glowy eye looks, a neutral look, but something that's a little bit more because these are so shiny. So I may do a tutorial with that if you guys want to see it. It would be very easy and basic, but I still think it would be fun. Been really intrigued by this Super Stay 10-hour stain gloss, and this shade is called Berry Heavenly. I really couldn't understand how this was supposed to work, to be a gloss and a stain, but it comes out like that, and this particular shade looks a whole lot like Benetint, you know, that berry sort of stain, and it goes on. And I've worn this just once, and it does seem to have like a little more moisture, like Benetint and some other liquid stains get completely dry, but this one kept a little bit of a shine, but it also did stain. So I'm going to have to use this some more to see what I think, but I think it's a gorgeous color. At Walmart, Hard Candy has some new stuff. I've gotten tons of questions on these. These are the new 10 color top 10 eyeshadow collection is what they're called. I picked up 2 of these, and I think they had maybe 3 other shades, like a blue kit and maybe a greenish kit. I don't quite remember. Anyway, they've got really cute packaging. It's like lace right here, and then you've got your 10 shadows on the inside. Comes with a couple of applicators here. and then there's your shadows. In both of my palettes, pretty much all the shadows are, yeah, a totally shimmery finish. I like this neutral palette. I think the shades are great. It would be nice if there were some matte ones in there, but the main issue is I don't feel like these pack that much of a punch. I've used this. You can get a decent look with it, but compared to the hard candy baked duos like these, I think these are so much better quality in terms of pigment. Wear them wet and dry, they look great. These are a little bit more hit and miss within the 10 color palettes. Some of them I find, like when I swatch them, they're kind of flaky. This one's called Naturally Gorgeous if you're interested in that. As you can see, lots of shimmery metallic colors. And then the other one that I have in the purples is called Smoke Out. And this one I have not yet used on my eyes. I just found with swatching them that some of the shades are nice and then some of the shades are a little bit flaky. Oh, another drugstore find. It's a CC cream, guys. They went from BB creams to now CC creams, but it's from Olay and it's the 7-in-1 tone correcting UV moisturizer. So it looks like this. It's got a pump and it's kind of like swirled with your tinted moisturizer and then your, I guess, added skincare benefits. But I use this today along with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's not that much coverage. It's really sheer, very sheer product on the skin. It feels like a tinted moisturizer. I actually like the texture of this quite a bit though. It's a good level of moisture for me, even as we get into the time of year where my skin gets a little more dry. Actually felt really good. It says Total Effects fights 7 signs of aging, fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone. So if you've got issues with that, I thought that was cool. Age spots, gentle exfoliation, helps with dryness, strengthens skin's moisture barrier, and recaptures youthful luminosity. So it does, after you put it on, give your skin a really nice looking glow. So this is only the second time I've applied this, and I'm kind of excited to see if I do notice actual skincare benefits from it. I know in terms of coverage, it's super lightweight. If you've got a lot of things to cover up, you want a concealer, but I hope to see that maybe over time, just skincare wise, this is going to improve certain things about my skin. E.l.f. has gotten a lot of new things. They may even have some newer things since I did this haul, but I just wanted to go through and show you what I have. There are some things that I'm prepared to kind of give you a little review, feedback on, and other things that I don't know so much about just yet. First thing is the Baked Eyeshadow Palette. This is a pretty good size little palette here. My shade is called NYC. Nice quality on the packaging and a really nice big mirror here as well. And then what you're getting are these little domes of color. You're getting 10 colors in there. As you can see, you've got some light shades like pink and sort of a champagne color and goldeny shades, white shades, silver. And the bottom, you've got kind of a couple almost repeat shades. These two are pretty close, the black and the charcoal, dark brown, another really deep, almost black color, and a navy blue. I'm wearing these on my eyes today, and I wore them with like a creamy eyeshadow base. And I really think that's necessary if you choose to wear these dry. I haven't tried wearing them wet yet, but if you wear them dry, like they're kind of flaky. Like all the swatches, they're really kind of a powdery type shadow. What I did is I took like this shade right here, and I used the blue and a little bit of one of these deeper colors, and that's kind of the eye look that I have now. It's not very intense. I guess on the topic of baked shadows, I need to go back to hard candy. They, I feel like, have a really nice quality baked shadow that you can wear dry, feel like it's really pigmented, or wear it wet and kick it up a notch. With these, worn dry, I wasn't super impressed. I'm trying out the Flirty Lash Collection. I actually have the half lashes on here on the outer part of my eyes, so it comes with a full strip of lashes, a half strip that I'm wearing, the glue, and tweezers. I know I don't really like the e.l.f. lash glue, so I didn't use that, but as you can see, these are kind of like those little bit spiky sort of lashes. I gotta say, they're really straight, and the band is not very flexible, and that's really important when you're using the half strip of lashes, to have a band that's going to lay down for you and be flexible enough to curve with the eye. So these were kind of difficult to work with. The effect is not bad, the finished product here, but it's just kind of tricky. Also picked up some of the e.l.f. high definition powder in the corrective yellow tone. So I thought this might be a neat thing to try, maybe to set the under eye area. That's what I did today. Here's, without spilling it out, maybe I can show you. You can see it's actually, you know, pretty yellow, and it's got that same kind of texture like the Makeup Forever HD setting powder. Same texture really as the other e.l.f. HD powder. It's just got a more yellowish tone. Still super sheer. I used it to set my under eye area today, and it doesn't seem like it adds any added weight or a real powdery appearance, so this may be a good thing to keep using to set my under eye concealer if I'm looking for something really light and not needing to add much coverage. New shades in the contouring blush and bronzer. One is called Antigua, and this one is a really bright pink and a dark brown. And the brown is not completely matte, but it's still something I feel like I can contour with. It's just deep enough to give the right effect, and it's not ultra shimmery. There's a lot of sparkle in that blush though. I love the color. I just wish there wasn't so much glitter, because I mean, that glitter really does show up on your cheeks, so that's kind of like a little bit disappointing there, because I thought they had a good thing going with that color combo. The other one I have is Turks and Caicos, and this one is again a deep brown, and this shade is actually kind of deceiving. It's got a little bit of golden shimmer, but it goes on much darker than you would think. Like, I don't know how to describe it here. It'll show up in a swatch. It's actually a pretty bold color, so you've got to be prepared for that. Like, I thought this was going to be like a little nothing shade on my cheeks, but it's actually like a deep, neutral, like dusty rose type color. So be aware that a little bit will go a long way with that, even though for some reason it just doesn't look as intense in the packaging. Usually it's the other way around, but it swatches and it wears with a little more color. So I do like that one. And I got this mascara from the Studio line. 3-in-1 mascara, lengthen, define, and volumize. This has the same kind of brush as like Benefit's They're Real. It's got that end that has little spiky ends that you can use in different ways. It's all a rubber brush. I used this today. Actually, I don't hate it. I haven't had good luck with like any e.l.f. mascaras, and this one, I actually do like this brush that they've got going on. The formula seems a little wet at this point. I think as I continue to use it, you know, it might dry out just a bit and be a little bit more separating, but I do like the brush a lot, and I think this is a mascara I could enjoy with continued use and just kind of figuring out, you know, each mascara has its own way, I feel like, to use it and use it most effectively. Like whether it's waiting a little longer between coats or just the way you wiggle it on. I mean, I feel like every mascara has its own little technique that goes along with it. So this is one that I think has potential. I know I asked a few weeks ago about Inglot. This is a brand I've heard people rave about, and I can't believe I'm just now trying it, but a lot of you suggested, you know, to go with some eyeshadows, eyeliner, and then I just wanted to try a random lip product myself, but I got the Freedom System palette, and it's so cool. These little tops are like magnetized, and you just take that off, and there's your palette. You can see all my colors. I think I'm going to do a blog post about what exactly the different shades are that I have and some swatches, but all I can say is, wow, these are super rich, nice quality, buttery feeling colors. I kind of just jumped in and randomly started picking colors. I mean, I didn't think it was going to really turn out as nicely as this, with having these shades up top and then these kind of warmer shades down at the bottom. I didn't know that was going to be quite so bright on that peach shade, but it's nice, you know, and these colors like the matte black and the matte brown are great to have. I got kind of a sparkly color down here, some purple tones that are ultra shimmery. Love a good cranberry red color. You can pop these out and put in new shades, so it's always cool when you can totally customize your kit. I will do something on my blog showing you more about those. And then I also got one of these liners. It's the Eyeliner Gel Matte 83. I wanted something other than black, and this is like a true gorgeous looking royal blue, which I thought would be fun to play with. And I've used this a few times, and it goes on so smooth, like so easy to apply. And then I got a lipstick. This is 62. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it's kind of like a berry color with shimmer. It looks like this. It's really, I mean, the color intensity is nice. It's just a pretty berry with some sheen. So that's the haul, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gave you a little insight on some new products or just some things that I'm going to be working with. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.